Sudan's civil war has left tens of thousands dead and displaced millions over the nearly 14 months since the Sudanese military and paramilitary rapid support forces plunged the country into a devastating war. The capital, Khartoum, is a battleground, as is its neighboring city of Omdurman. And it's from there that Lindsay Hilsum of Independent Television News reports.
They want to show they're on top. Soldiers and police of the Sudan Armed Forces in the center of Omdurman, doing the sign of the falcon. We've seized our prey. The aim is to demonstrate to us that they're back in control and that the people are happy to see them. But such triumphalism is premature. They may have driven the Rapid Support Force militia out of this part of Omdurman in March, but their enemy still occupies Omdurman's twin city, the capital Khartoum, and much of the rest of Sudan. We drive through a city of ruins. Imagine the shopkeepers, the people who lived here, the lives destroyed by this futile war. Families rescue a few belongings from looters. Every 100 meters or so, new local recruits have erected another checkpoint. Everyone's nervous. General Abdel Fattah Burhan presides over devastation, over a country that's coming apart, the legitimacy of his leadership open to question. The last battle for this part of Omdurman was fought here in the middle of March. This area was absolutely littered with bodies. The Ministry of Health came and removed hundreds. But the RSF is still just about 4 kilometers up the road. The battle for the capital of Sudan is not over yet. Walls that remain intact hide the greatest horrors. This house was owned by a poet who fled to Saudi Arabia. The RSF took it over, but they didn't just trash the place as they did elsewhere, but turned it into a torture or maybe execution chamber. They dug a pit and placed a pulley on an iron bar on the ceiling to hoist people up and suspend them. Rumours of what happened here spread. After the RSF was driven out, the homeowners asked a neighbour to come and check.
When I came here, I was shocked at what I saw in front of me. What could possibly have gone on here? Afterwards, I told other people in the neighborhood there was something strange in this house. I mean, from the sight of the iron bar and the holes in the ground, it's obvious that something terrible happened here.
We found a document listing names. 31-year-old Omar Ahmed Adam, a 30-year-old woman, Manal Hassan, 12 names in total, all accused of great betrayal, in other words, not supporting the RSF. And amongst the debris, mementos of the happy family who once lived here, who can never in their worst imaginings have predicted what would happen in their home. So there were really big battles here, yeah?
Yes.
I walked a few yards round the corner with Rashid Ahmed, who stayed at home here in Old Omdurman for 4 months until the fighting became too intense. Outside his house we can smell death. The piles of earth are makeshift graves. RSF slogans have been graffitied on the walls.
This is
Is
my
this
car.
your car?
This is my car, yes.
It was your car?
It was, yes.
His house was badly damaged. A rocket hit after he left. But the cornicing with which his grandfather adorned the walls when he built the house in the 1940s remains.
We don't expect it to happen to us. This. All in our dreams we can't imagine this. Always we hear about wars like outside Khartoum and outside Omdurman, not in Omdurman, not in Khartoum. It's very bad. Very bad.
Do you think you will live here again?
Sure. It's my house, it's my home. We will build again, inshallah.
The children still play, even if they've fled their homes and are living in a school that doubles as a centre for the displaced. Their mothers, of course, can't forget what brought them here.
The RSF attacked our homes and tried to rape our girls. We managed to hide them upstairs, but the RSF men killed the girls' aunt and 2 uncles who were trying to defend them. Now our situation is difficult. Of course, our men can't find jobs.
In the absence of international aid, neighborhood groups are pitching in. Do you think that the international community has let you down?
Yeah, unfortunately I think so. I think that people eyes now on Ukraine and Gaza, but we got not a lot of help here in Sudan. Basically, people need food and medicine, basically. Okay?
Food and medicine, as simple as that?
As simple as that.
Because in war, you see the best as well as the worst of humankind. The best being people like Dr. Mohammed Banaga, who started a soup kitchen for displaced people, funded by local shops and friends in the Sudanese diaspora. And you stayed here throughout the war. Were you not afraid?
No, I'm not afraid. Afraid of what?
Afraid of being killed?
Man will kill, will die once, no? Nose to eyes once.
This family just escaped Wad Madani to the southeast of Omdurman, where the RSF recently seized control. All over Sudan, people are going hungry because they've lost everything. The economy has collapsed, and armed men frequently steal what little aid is available.
The situation is very bad. They're killing civilians, looting them, and throwing them out of their homes. They took their livelihoods, their crops, and everything they have.
Ruin upon ruin, rout on rout. Not a paradise lost, but a country. Neighbouring powers are fueling this war. The United Arab Emirates arming the RSF, Iran and Egypt backing the Sudan armed forces. If the parties aren't forced to negotiate, what will be left of Sudan? Nothing that can be reassembled, but a failed state in a forever war. Its people dispersed and destitute.
That report was from Lindsay Hilsum of Independent Television News.